This video will walk you through the steps required for updating the Building Details tab in the Technical section during project registration. Building details are to be filled by the user in the Technical section on the left panel. First, the building numbers needs to be updated in the Technical section. You will have to enter the total number of proposed buildings and the number of sanctioned buildings. Once entered, please click on the Save button to confirm your entries. Based on your entries, you will be asked to provide building and wing details. To enter the building details, first provide the building name as per the sanctioned plan. Then if your buildings have wings, please input the number of wings and add the wing details. For each wing details, you need to provide the number of proposed floors, number of sanctioned floors, number of habitable floors, and number of floors as per CC, and click on the Save button to save the record. Now you need to repeat this process for each of the sanctioned buildings. Please review the table on the screen, which will display all your entered building details. An important aspect to note about the new MahaCRITI application is that it provides the comfort to fill in the unit details through a macro-enabled Excel template. This will help the promoters to fill in the data at ease and save the work in progress file on the local machine. Let us talk about the steps on how to use this Excel template. First, you need to download the Excel template provided in the Building Details tab, which needs to be unlocked by the following these steps. To unlock, right-click on the file, select Properties, check the Unblock box and click Apply. Now to start filling up the Excel template, open the file and you will find guidelines for filling out the unit details for all the building and wings on the Guidelines tab. Please note that you are required to provide details of only habitable floors, which could be either residential or commercial in nature. Keep in mind that the number of habitable units should match the number. Follow the specified format for text and data to be entered as outlined in the instructions. Now you will notice that Excel has populated number of rows based on the number of habitable floors entered by you. You can use Add Rows to add additional unit details for each floor of the building or wing. For any wrong entries, you have the provision to delete the entire row by selecting the Delete Row button. Then, enter the apartment number and type of the unit in the respective columns. For example, if the building or wing has 4 apartments on the first floor, add 3 rows after the already populated first row. You must simply give the row number on the pop-up, which will appear after clicking on the Add a New Row button, and specify the number of floors to be added. Now let's say the floor number 8 has total 4 units, but one of them is a refuge flat. Then enter details for only 3 units on floor 8. In case there are only duplex apartments on floors 20 and 21, then enter the details on floor 20 and delete the row 21. This will ensure that the total apartment units submitted in Excel and the total number of your saleable units will match. If the unit type doesn't exist in the drop-down options, select Others and specify the type in column H. Based on the unit sale status, the subsequent section of the Excel will be grayed out and the user must fill the cells, which will remain white and active. Do complete all the necessary details in the template and click on Validate to check if all the data is captured correctly. Once the data is validated, the user must save the file on the local machine. Use the Excel Upload section to upload the saved Excel file on the system. Once uploaded, you will notice a summary table on the screen displaying the summary of the building details. In case of any modifications required, you can edit the Excel file further and use the saved version of the Excel to be uploaded as the updated file. For any further assistance, please call the help desk or go through the user manual on MahaCRITI application.